Hello students, in today's class we are going to talk about the first element of product policy, that is product planning and development. First we'll talk about product planning. Product planning is the ongoing process of identifying and articulating market requirements which can define the product feature set. And product planning serves as the basis for decision making about the price of the product, the distribution channels, as well as the promotional activities to be performed by the organization. So decision regarding the price, distribution channel, as well as the promotion activities will be based upon the product planning, because product planning decides the nature and other aspects of the articles, that is goods produced and sold in the market. Product planning is the first stage of overall marketing programs, and it consisting of various activities which enables the marketer and middleman to determine what should constitute a product line or product. That is, it helps to decide or determine well in advance what should be the product the company wanted to produce or company has to manufacture. That will be determined or that will be decided well in advance with the help of product planning. So product planning is the process of determining in advance that product line or line of products which can secure maximum net returns from the markets targeted. Okay, so it is a process of determining well in advance about what should be the product line company wanted to produce, which ensure or which secure the maximum net returns from the target marketed is called as what? Product planning. Here are the few definitions of product planning. The first definition is given by Professor Del Littler. According to him, product planning involves devising procedure to evaluate the performance of the products and planning the modification where necessary of existing products, aims at extending their lives, the deletion of those products which have reached the terminal stage of their lives, and the development and making of new products. Okay, so the product planning is a procedure of evaluating the performance of the products, that is existing products, and whenever it is necessary, modification of the existing product will be done by which they can extend their lives, and deletion of the products will be done for those products who have reached their terminal stage, and also it is a procedure which decides the development and making of new products. So product planning is the procedure regarding the modification of existing products as well as deletion of existing products for those who have reached their terminal stage or the product who are unprofitable to the company, and also the development of new product is called as what? Product planning. The next definition is given by the American Marketing Association. According to American Marketing Association, the act of making out and supervising the search, screening, development and commercialization of new products, the modification of existing product lines, and the discontinuance of marginal or unprofitable items. Okay, so it is a making out, and it is a process or making out of those products, making out of new product development, that is searching of ideas for new product, screening of idea, development and commercialization of the new product, as well as it is a process where they do the modification of existing product line and discontinuance of those products who are unprofitable to the firm is called as what? Product planning. The next one is product development. Product development typically refers to all the stages involved bringing a product from concept or ideas through the market release and beyond is called as product development. In other words, product development incorporates a product's entire journey. So the product's entire journey is called as what? Product development. Now we know what is new product and how the new product emerged. today we are going to talk about the process of new product development. As we know that for long-term survival and prosperity in today's fast-changing competitive environment, company has to constantly keep on developing new product, as customers always in a demand something new from the marketer. So customer will not purchase the same product again and again unless and until there is an innovation is been done in the product. So company has to constantly keep on making the development in the existing products. So it is always in the interest of a company to be at least one step ahead of other companies or other competitors and introduce a new product before the competitors do. So before the competitors come up with a new product, company has to make sure that they will come up with a new product. And one important thing about new product is that new product cannot be launched in a single day, as it is a teamwork and requires lot of efforts to be put by entire teamwork, because it consisting several activities, and therefore new product development is called as process, because it contains various activities from product planning to product development. So that is the reason this new product development is called as product development process, and this process go through with the several stages, and these are the stages of new product development. The first one is idea generation, second one screening of ideas, third one concept of product development and testing the product, then marketing strategy development, business analysis, product development, test marketing and commercialization of the product. So the first one is idea generation. In this stage, it is the first stage in the product development, and in this stage the ideas will be generated. That is, it is a systematic search for new products ideas. The new product manager has to gather as many ideas as possible, because many ideas will get rejected while screening. So new manager will be appointed for the new product development, and he has to make sure that he has to gather as many ideas as possible, and these ideas may be collected from the internal sources as well as from the external sources. Collecting ideas from people within the company is called as what? Internal sources, that is employees, technicians, engineers, production department workers, etc. is called as what? Internal sources. And every firm will have their research and development department, and this department may also give fruitful suggestions about the new product. So the company, manager can collect the idea from their internal sources, as well as they can collect the ideas from the external sources. That is, collecting the new product ideas from the outside people and agencies are called as what? External sources. And external sources are customers. That is, customer is the most important person from whom the company can get useful ideas, and because he is the one who use that product, and he will be fully aware about the product, that is the problems in the product or what kind of solutions he is finding from that particular product. So he will be a right person to give the suggestion for new idea, that is new ideas for the new product development. So the manager can collect the ideas from customers, from competitors as well, that is rival firms who are competing with one another can help in getting good ideas about the new product by obtaining the secrets of competitors in connection with the design, performance, quality, etc. So the manager can get the ideas from the competitor as well. And the next one is even distributors and dealers. Distributors and dealers operate between the manufacturer and retailers, and they can offer many good suggestions regarding the new product, because they are the one in touch with the manufacturers as well as with the retailers, and they know the market condition. So with the help of that, they can also contribute the new ideas in the new product development. So the manager can collect the ideas from internal sources as well as from external sources. The next stage is idea screening. So once is collection of ideas is over, the next step is screening of those ideas. It is the process of evaluating new product ideas and eliminating impracticable and irrelevant ideas which is not suitable to the company. So the idea screening is the process of testing the ideas with regard to their usefulness. The idea was generated are classified into promising ideas, marginal ideas and rejects. After the idea screening, the next stage is concept of product development and testing. This is the process in which new product development ideas are converted into the actual physical product, and it consists of preparation of drawings and design. The research and development section of the company prepares alternate drawings and designs as per the expectations of customers and budget cost. The product developed by research and development department is checked with respect to the certain test. After this concept of product development and testing, the next stage is market strategy development. In this stage, company develops a marketing strategy in terms of branding, servicing, terms of branding, servicing, packaging, pricing, distribution, and promotion. In this stage, marketing experts identify three parts. First one is what will be their target market, the production price, place, and marketing budget, and the long-term sales. After marketing strategy is developed, the next one is business analysis. Business analysis refers to ascertain the usefulness of the product development idea from the point of view of a business. Business analysis is an attempt to check economic viability and new product development. That is, economic viability of new product development will be checked with the help of business analysis. It can be done by demand survey, that is, make a survey to assess the probable sales, and survey will consider economic and social factor influencing sales of products. Business analysis also will be done with the help of break-even point, that is, it is a stage of production at which there is no profit, no loss. So you can do the business analysis taking the break-even point analysis. Then you can done the business analysis with the help of return on investment, where you can check the it is a measure to find out the profitability in relation to the investment. How much money you have invested, how much return you have received from that investment, that you can evaluate with the help of return on investment. And the next one is payback period. So payback period is a period within which initial investment in the product is recovered out of the annual earnings. So business analysis can be done by demand survey, by break-even point, return on investment, and with the help of payback period. And the next one is testing of product. Once the product is ready, the company does not go for commercial production immediately. The company goes for test marketing before commencing commercial process. So the test marketing enables the company to get feedback on its offer so that the drawbacks can be rectified before the commercialization of a product. So before the company goes for commercialization, they test the product, which is called as test marketing. And the last one is commercialization. Commercialization is the last step in the new product development, and it is also known as launching the product. So launching a product means actual introduction of new product in open market, and open market marketing manager has to decide when to launch, where to launch, and how to launch. Okay. So these are the various stages in the new product development process. So there are total 7 stages. The 6th one will not be there. This is a typing mistake. So first one is idea generation, second one is screening of ideas, third one is concept of product development and testing, fourth one is marketing strategy development, fifth one is business analysis, sixth one is test marketing, and seventh one is commercialization. Okay. I hope you understood what is new product development process and what are the stages will be there in the new product development. In the next class, we are going to talk about the next element of product policy, that is product life cycle. Thank you.